I was really fascinated about the depiction of Mary and the other Mary Magdalene. And
Sure.
both of these women, I think, have an awful lot of agency in this book, and they're very well respected
Yeah.
as kind of human beings.
Yes.
Was that kind of a mission objective?
You always want your characters to be real people and for the reader to be able to relate to them, not as an icon or a goddess, but as people with all the range of emotions that we all have. But it also became important for me because I could see how Lazarus would become furious that after his best friend's death, this woman whom he's known since his childhood, Mariam, is treated as the mother of a god or a goddess herself, is venerated, and how upset he would be about that, especially in Judaism, where we're not permitted to venerate idols. And so to see his best friend's mom, whom he's known since he was a kid, and it wasn't always a good relationship, but they've grown to love and respect each other. To see her treated as an idol would infuriate him, just as it infuriates him that people refer to Yeshua as a king or as a god. That wasn't what, in his mind, what his best friend was about. He said there's a part in the book where he says that where he's angry about the virgin birth, because at that time, 2,000 years ago, people said the same thing about Alexander the Great, that he was born from a virgin. It was a technique that was used to tell people that this person was extremely powerful and special and close to being a god. Well, he's furious about that because for him, Yeshua was much more important than Alexander the Great. Alexander the Great was a general. He was a mass murderer. He conquered territories. That wasn't what Yeshua was about. Yeshua wanted to usher in a new spiritual epoch, a new era in which there would be no sacrifices, in which there's even a point where he says, if the Romans are willing to treat us as brothers, then I don't need for them to leave the Holy Land. There's no need for them to go. And so, it was extremely important, especially for those two women, to become real people. And of course, Lazarus relates to Mary Magdalene because he believes that they love Yeshua in the same way, in the same deep spiritual, physical way.